wrote out and was like, I'm coming live. So, oh my goodness. What's up, Ruth? I see you.
They said, did you do a
52.
live last night?
Huh?
Sorry. They said, did you do a live last night? They were looking for you.
No, I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I have I haven't rested well working on this bags on my eyes and just that tired feeling.
Yeah.
Good
My
morning,
sister
Bridget.
recently been diagnosed with Addison's, and so she's dealing with that too. Feeling tired all the
Mm,
time and all of that stuff. Yes, me for sure.
yeah. Good morning, Batty Blonde. Good morning. So, today's actually my off day, but there is no off when you're dealing with a case like this, because it's so pertinent to keep it going. And so, hey, True Crime Nicole. So I saw True, She's Country on, and I thought that I would hop on here and talk about it too, and kind of maybe battle along the way if you guys want to kind of support the platform in that way. But the real goal here is to talk about this case. And I got a message this morning. Somebody, mail from yesterday, wants to come on the panel and say a few things. And I'm probably going to send her a message here in a few minutes once we get everybody in here.
She's the one that offers the reward and was told to take it down, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's putting $15,000 of her own money up as the reward. It is the only reward right now that I know of.
No, and I haven't seen it on any big media at all. Have you?
No, and in fact, that reminds me, let me send a couple of texts while we're talking here.
Okay.
I didn't send any text out yesterday because I figured nobody, it's a Sunday.
Yeah. Let me let my dog out real quick. He's gonna chew down my door.
What's up? Everybody tap when you come in here. We already have 87 souls. I want to see 400 or 500 people in here this morning talking about Rebecca K. Park, who is still missing, by the way. It's just getting very layered and very, I'll say shady without saying, too much. Good morning.
Okay, I just got a message. I'm trying to look at these pictures that was sent to me. Okay. That's strange looking. Oh, I see. So it happened in Michigan. So there was a pew pew that happened on the 15th. And it happened up in here in like this compound like thing. There's the road, 30 and a half road right here. And then it's up in there, allegedly, is where this took place. Now, we don't know what the incident surrounding this is. What's that?
Chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, it could just be, but somebody was worried enough to call it in to 911 or whatever. So I found that interesting because I think with it being hunting season, that wouldn't be ring a bell to somebody to be calling 911, if that makes sense. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, do people do some things, strange things nowadays, though?
You got a
Give
tennis
me just
ball.
a second, y'all. I'm sending text messages.
Hold on just a second, guys.
Thank you for sharing the live. When you come in, tapping is clapping. We're talking about Rebecca K. Park, we're going along with, the moment, what's happening in the moment. What's up, Jeep and Nana? And you guys know what to do to get folks in. We have 115 souls in here right now.
Sorry, guys. It was reported at 2:30 in the afternoon, 2:39 p.m. Certain size often sound different. Yeah, it's true. I don't know where she got this from, but it's good. Someone reported hearing pew pews and was concerned about it. When they got out there, they seen some drag marks and red leaky stuff. But we don't know what it was yet. A chicken sandwich definitely needs ketchup. But like I said, we don't know if it's connected. But what we do know is that she knew somebody and hung out with somebody on that road. And also the mother hung out with somebody on that road. I don't like mayonnaise. This has mayonnaise on it, but it's not my favorite. It could have been, lady. Definitely could have been a deer. I have no doubts about that. Heck yeah, he lets me eat chicken. He don't know nothing about it. Hell, he'll eat a chicken. I don't like Chick-fil-A sauce. That's true too. Who said that? Crazy Christy, yeah. Yeah, it's crunchy. They reported it at 2:39 p.m. Kenna, what in the heck? A girl went missing only 1 hour from you in Missouri, and the men were. Are you kidding me? They were. Oh my gosh. Did they catch them eating it? Her? How do they know that? They have the bio mom at the station right now. Steph, did you hear that?
Huh?
They have
Hold
the
on a minute.
bio.
I'm in. Huh?
They said they had the bio mom at the station. Mm-hmm. OMG. Mm-hmm. I told y'all. I said if they don't have something going on by Monday morning.
Sorry, guys. I know I'm right in the middle of, I'm trying to get this on News Nation, and I'm right in the middle of such an important text. So please be patient and just listen to She's Country and let me finish this, okay?
You ready to find out what her deal is? Do y'all think? Something for her to be there? I don't know. I know they were doing another search party this morning. So they were going to do some more searching. And then we just got that. What happened? Oh, so we got news that the mother is possibly at the police station right now. And they're supposed to do a search today. So that could be the reason she's at the police station. Oh, and not only that, but there was a message sent that there was evidence found that possibly was connected to drug use and ex trafficking. I don't know if I can say that right, if y'all know what I'm saying. That was something else, y'all, that somebody was talking about. Sorry, I thought I got off into that. We're talking about Rebecca Parks, the girl that went missing in Michigan. She's 22 years old. She's pregnant and due tomorrow. Not only that, there's a lot of suspicion around the people who seen her last. I know, Dee. What is the deal with that? Yesterday morning when we had our live, nobody had even contacted the state police yet. But after our live, we can assure that they know now. Angie, that was another case that I was just briefly told about in the I don't know anything about it. What's up, Sambo? Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Natalie brought me something to eat right in the nick of time. Probably so. Kimberly, that's probably so. Yeah, maybe in a minute. We might can do that in just a second. Mm-hmm. Me too. I love her for it too, because I sure do feel better. Rubble does too, damn it, because he's sitting here eating all the damn french fries. Here. Staring me down. It's in Missouri, and it's, oh yeah. Happened in the late 80s, but no one was ever charged. I think volunteers, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Hey, it's Steph or what? I'm not sure what your name is. Is it Waterburger? It might be Denny's. Me too, Steffi. She's sending text messages. Important ones. Mm-hmm. And a chicken sandwich. You put it in the air fryer. Ooh, rubble. Community, remember that one lady was a nurse.
Okay. All right, folks. We have 166 souls in this room. The update as of right now is this will be handed over to Ashley Banfield today at News Nation for her review. If she decides to put it on the show, she has my number and she will give me a call. Okay. Or her team will give me a call. All right. Okay. Woo! Amanda, we need to check. Let's start up a battle as we talk about this, okay? And we're just kind of going to go along, keep talking about the case, but it does go to support the platform and what we both do here, which is try to figure out the truth and try to find clues to help find this young lady. She is due to give birth tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, which is terrifying to even think. When she hasn't been seen in 2 weeks.
Yeah. November the 3rd. Your first gift, by the way, is 3 times if you would like to throw something. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all stay in here. This is really to talk about the case. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. So thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, my goodness. So much love this morning. Woo. You guys are rocking it out. Thank you.
Yesterday. The cops pleaded with her to contact them 3 days ago. Okay, yes, the
Thank you, guys.
cops, but not the state police. The state police were only just contacted yesterday, as far as we know, because the people that was in our chat yesterday who were involved in the case, they didn't even know if the state police had been involved or not. And as far as they knew, no state police had been involved yet. Correct? Isn't that correct?
That's right. In fact, Mel was asking just yesterday how to get the state police involved. So I'm not even sure that they are involved.
Well, I know that we had several people from the chat contact them yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go, traveling queen. Yeah, so I know a lot of people in my live did contact the state police yesterday.
Well, that's good. We need to. That's how we get their attention.
What's up, bitches?
3 times the gifting points, guys, for the next 60 seconds. Karina says, I thought I seen one news state police are involved. Well, let's
Good.
Google. I haven't Googled this morning to see if there's an update. They may be. Well, let me get Mel over here because Mel was wanting to be on the panel. She's got some stuff to say this morning. So I'll go ahead and send her a message that I'm live. 3 times the gifting points. Let's go. Darla, Steph, have her play the voicemail from the Bio Mom. Yes, if you guys haven't seen that, I put that on the Book of Faces and a beeped version for the ticker talker. If you, how many in here in this room has not seen or heard the voicemail? Let me see. I just want to get an idea. 13 seconds left for the 3 times a gifting points. Thank you, who I am. Kimberly hasn't. Crystal hasn't. Cocoa Puff hasn't. Oh my. Most of the room. Can you play that for us?
Section with our other two. I don't know. I do not know. You want me to play it?
Yeah, if you can.
Do y'all want the FB version where it's not muted all out or what?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll be fine.
Okay. Rubble, would you quit?
Uh-oh, we just got misted. Throw down.
All right, here it is. Oh, wait.
I didn't touch my fucking daughter. And 3, we already know the fucking info that you're fucking telling us, Araya.
And we got fucking cameras watching the fucking road, you dumb bitch.
So you better fucking watch it. Rusty, you better get your fucking child under control. Because she's taking a mother's pain and turning it into a goddamn circus. Fuck you, Araya. You don't have fucking kids that actually you take care of. I do, unfortunately, that you don't have yours because you fucking can't be a mom to yours. So you know what? Fuck you, bitch. You're getting an ass whooping, you keep it up. I'm not playing with you anymore. I already know the goddamn information. My daughter probably left rich. Y'all can't accept it. Get over it. If that is what she fucking did, then I'm happy for her. I just want to know where she's at and that she's okay. That's all that counts anymore. And you know what? You ever fucking say I laid a hand on my fucking pregnant daughter, Araya, so help me fucking God.
It's her
You
favorite
will
word.
not like me, bitch. Don't play with me.
Okay, it's a little harsh, but that is the raw and uncut version.
Oh, thank you, Darla. Thank you. What was that?
Definitely shows her character. And did you think she sounded inebriated?
Hold on a minute. Let me screenshot this. Y'all hold on to your gloves and stuff for the real like agency battle. Andrea, lightning bolt and glove. Miss Cheryl, glove. Who I am, lightning bolt and glove. Okay.
Y'all are all amazing. Every one of y'all. I didn't call y'all out, but y'all know who you are because you'll rock the bell.
Yes. You know who you are. Thank you for supporting the platform, y'all. All right. I'm going to text Mel and get her over here.
My problem.
Hold on. That's what I don't understand. The whole thing about the cameras at the road. Steph, if they have cameras at the road, why are they not releasing the footage of her driving away with this car in this car?
Oh, thank you for the jump gun, Andrea. Yeah, so it's weird to me because they're threatening, essentially using their cameras to threat a young lady, but they're not working. So they're using them more for like live surveillance.
Okay, but it's still going to their phone for at least a number of days. Even if
I
they
don't know
don't,
what kind do they have though. I guess that depends
almost,
on what kind they have.
almost all of them give you a free couple of days, even if you don't pay for subscription.
I have
And
Ring.
if you would think, do you have any where you could at least look at it for like 7 days or something like that?
We have somebody in the comments talking about today's search that Robin, hey, good to see you. If you're in the Wexford County, please help and dress for the weather. Please wear orange if you are going to on today's search.
Yes, because there's hunters. Definitely.
DC says even Wi-Fi blink cameras keep for 90 days.
I'm telling you, they do. And the thing about it is, even if it only kept for
Yes.
7 days, if it was me and I was the mother and I had footage of her leaving, I would have to download that. Especially if she didn't come back. Because you have 7 days to do that. So why at least 7 days? So why wouldn't you do that? They don't always record, affiliated said. Okay, well, maybe that's true. Maybe it is true. What's up?
Oh, I left my cat on the back porch. She's wanting in. Hold on.
These dang animals telling you they run our legs. Can someone tell me what is going on? I just got here. The Rebecca Parks case, Michigan. Were you in the chat yesterday by chance? Mine are not on. It don't record. Okay. Well, maybe that is true. I mean, you have a ring workout subscription. It doesn't record. Thanks, Herbert.
Thank you for the gloves.
I don't know.
Thank you. All right. I text Mel. Mel, let me know if you're in the room. Boo Bear, there you are. I'm going to send you a invite, and you can
911.
just accept that and come on to the panel.
I didn't know you
Hey.
could play up during a live. I had no idea you could do that. That's
Oh,
interesting.
oh yes.
Why?
You could have
Why?
a whole panel and me too, and we could really talk about it. Hey, how are you?
I could be better.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I just got off the phone with the state police and they literally, no joke, said they will not do anything until Wexford County calls them in. And was not very nice either. And I got rude with them and it literally, they're like, until Wexford County says that they need us, we will not step in and do anything. And I'm like, really? Well, you guys are getting ready to have a whole bunch of people like rally against Wexford because like this is wrong. I'm like, there is a missing person and baby, and everybody's like, they don't care.
Um,
Let me address my room for a second because I'm just going to tell you right now. I have a drama-free platform. If you come in this room, I do not care if you are Rebecca's adjoined twin. You will be asked to leave. Truth Mouth Princess, I haven't opened your message yet because I can't get to it because I'm trying to find Rebecca. Don't you see the bags under my eyes? Do you have any fucking idea how many hours I have spent on this case? I am sorry I got a factoid wrong. It is not priority. I will fix it. Get her out. You're blocked. Truth Mouth Princess, you're out of my room and your message will never be read. So congratulations. Congratulations. Go ahead, Mel.
I need everybody that cares about Rebecca to start really asking Wexford County
yes,
why they are not pushing this issue.
yes, that's what
People
needs
need
to
answers. Everybody has questions. There is so much proof out there that something else happened, and Wexford County needs to do their job.
They do.
I am one person. I need more people to join up and speak up and quit being afraid to talk. Because if people are afraid to speak up, we're not going to get anywhere. Use your voice and speak up for Rebecca.
So right now, it's imperative that we speak really, really, really loud so the local police understand that we are serious, that they need to contact the state police. I heard a rumor that mom is down at the station right now. Do you know if that's true or false, Mel?
I do not know. I have heard word of that too. I'm actually waiting on an inside source to confirm that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're not pushing the issue because they believe she to be alive somewhere. That's what because of the mother saying she got into a car and left on her own accord. And I feel like that's why they're not pushing it.
Yeah, I do too. But they're choosing to ignore the fact that somebody who is being honest and cares about their child being missing is not going to react the way Courtney is. You don't cover and change stories. You don't lie about it. You don't say, oh, there's going to be a random phone call coming in and I just know it and she's going to ask for more money. Come on. This girl ain't got no money anyway. This mom is broke. She's a druggie.
Wait a minute. She
Can't say
said
that
that.
word. I'm sorry.
She said that. She said she's waiting on a call to come in for her asking for more money.
I have it in text messages. Yep, sure do.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah. She got yeah, there's more to that as well, but I've got those messages I will share. I've shared some with Steph and she has those. The state, or not the state police, but Wexford County has those. Um and I don't understand, with everything that has been sent, they are sitting back and being so.
No, she said she was waiting on a call from Becca with Becca asking for more money.
Yeah, she says she knows Becca's going to call and asking for more money. How convenient.
Yeah.
But
By
yet
the way,
nobody else.
Mel, I got this story being handed over to Ashley Banfield today at News Nation. So hopefully she will pick this up.
I
It's
pray.
being handed straight to her, straight to her hands.
I pray she does. It needs to get out.
Thank you, Teresa.
Do a recap of those just joining in. You want to do the recap, Steph?
Sure. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of her on this too, so we can see her beautiful face.
Yeah.
No connection that we know of.
Hold on a minute.
That's Rebecca. This is her. She's missing. Put it on that side. It's right. Her box is covering her face. There you go.
Can you see that?
Yes, we can see that.
Rebecca K. Park, 22 years old, missing November the 3rd, 2025 from Cadillac, Michigan. She is 9 months pregnant, due to give birth tomorrow. She hasn't been seen or heard from. Last seen at Bio Mom's house, going over to get some fake inheritance money that her grandma supposedly left her. And Mom says that she got into a strange black vehicle that she does not recognize, no plates, couldn't see anybody, and hasn't seen her since. And now we are on a run of a lifetime to try to get her found.
Yes, because her due date's tomorrow.
I haven't heard about the Jane Doe in Grand Rapids. I haven't heard about that
They
one.
have checked that out.
It wasn't connected. It wasn't that a baby that was found or something like that, left in a drop box or something like
Drop
that.
safe haven box. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times the gifting points, you guys. Let's try to build up some gloves. 3 times the gifting points. Remember, it goes to support the platform. Good morning, Griffin. Hey, Crystal. Yes, we are praying for Rebecca and the baby. We are in such a time stretch here.
So
I,
we
I
found
would think
out.
that she would have been in labor by now for sure.
Yes. So I found out that her biological dad has not been in her life at all, and he's just now been told about everything that's going on. Her adopted parents are just adopted; they're not related at all, from what I'm
Right.
understanding.
That's correct.
Okay. So yeah, somebody
And
was
the
asking.
adoptive mother has custody of two Rebecca's children, where she has two children.
Which is another point to bring up. Becca was close to those boys, and there's not even been contact reaching out to them. No contact to her best friends. And, Becca would have been overjoyed bringing that baby boy, and she would have called her best friends and said, "Hey, he's here."
Yeah,
Nothing.
something I feel like. Courtney, no, Courtney's the biological mom.
I understood from Rich that she does not have Life 360. Yes, Mary, we need to put the pressure on the police department. Yes, call,
Everybody.
email, fax. If I lived there, I would have arranged a small peaceful protest in front of the police department. Anything like that.
Somebody just ask me if Rich was abusive to Rebecca. Yes, Rich
Sources
was
say
abusive.
yes. He even said that he was. I mean, in so many words, he said that. He said he was not a good person to her. Just saying.
Music, Love and Karen, Ash, Susan, Trey, Griffin, Steffi, Diane, TEJ, Daisy, Bridget. Thank y'all.
I had to get me something besides coffee. Is this the mom that wears the? No, not the one that's wearing the wig. No, that's Melody Buzzard case. This is Rebecca
Yeah,
Clark.
that's
That's crazy.
another one. Kimmy says, do you and other ladies know her before she disappeared? Mel
Yeah.
knew her.
Yes.
What's up, Angie?
Rich gives me horrible vibes, says Crystal. Steffi says, part of me thinks he admitted it so people would think, well, if he admits to it, he must be an honest person. Like
But the
he's
thing
setting
about
up
it is
this narrative.
Right.
Okay, so my thing about that is, I think he's thinking I might as well just come clean with all of this bullshit because this is stuff that they can find out easily anyways. So might as well just be clean about it. And that's true, Booger Butt. That is true. Non-compliant.
Thank you, Mary.
I think he's being set up. That's what you think? I don't understand why he don't look at her GPS. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. I feel like he should be able to see. I remember I had this boyfriend one time. Well, he was when me and my husband split up for a short time. I was okay. This dude tracks my every move from the Google thing. Like
So
he can
can
see
I
every step that I made. So
can
I
I
feel
ask?
like, yeah,
Yesterday on the live with Rich, you guys were talking about how the phone was found. I have messages from Courtney saying that her husband tracked the phone by GPS, and that is how they found the phone. That Courtney's husband, Brad, used GPS to find it. But Rich's story was a little different. He said
yeah, he
he,
used the GPS to find it.
Yes. Rich's story is that he looked up the location and told them, and that they went over to get it. That was Rich's story.
Yeah, and he used the Wi-Fi phone in order to do it. That's what he said.
that's what I thought. And see, that's a different story than he gave the first time.
And he gave the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What did he say the first time?
that Courtney is the one that found the phone and brought the phone to Rich for Rich to go through. Why not take it straight to the cops if you know something your daughter is missing, got into a random vehicle with a stranger? Wouldn't you have taken it to the cops? Why did she take it straight to Rich for him to? And then she said that he took it behind the truck and was deleting things off the phone before they took it to the police.
Wow. Well, he
That
sure didn't
is
say.
shady AF.
Yeah, real shady.
So why would you delete anything off the phone?
Hold on, somebody in my chat he said there was 3 stories that came from Rich yesterday. Y'all need to listen to it.
In that one interview yesterday, there was 3 different stories.
That's what somebody just said in my chat.
I have pulled the transcript. Hold on, let's have AI tell us every discrepancy in what he says. I can have that for you in here in just a few minutes. I pulled the MP3 from it, and I got the transcript.
I wish you lived close to me so you could teach me how to do all that stuff. Someone said they heard it too.
You know, look, it's 20 years of experience dealing with editing stuff, you know.
Someone says, could the police get into contact with whoever and get a satellite picture of the night? I don't know. They don't. That's kind of. I mean, they could, I think, but I don't know that they would. If that's the case, they could have got that for Brian Koberger's case too.
It just upsets me that the way the sheriff's department is handling the case and how state police responded to me.
They had a fight. Yeah, that would piss me off too, honestly.
And somebody just messaged something about Rich talking in past tense. The messages I have with Rich, he does talk about Becca in past tense.
Nobody knows. 2 different stories on it. Yeah, Blue. He did say that, and then he did say
True
that.
Crime Post says all of his speaking yesterday was past tense.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What? Thank you, Mary. And I know you meant not call me. I meant you to call the police. You trust law enforcement. We have 261 souls in this room. If you are in here and you do not follow me, please do so. It's free to do. You are wearing me out. You got a really good group over there helping you here. Okay, back to what I'm doing. What was I doing? Transcript. Okay, give me just a second, folks.
What happened with Rebecca? We don't know what happened with Rebecca. That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. A lot is going on. Brandy, we're digging into it right now.
You guys are aware that Courtney and Rich are hanging out all the time, right? Together, like they're best friends.
Right now. Like
Right now. They have been for the last few days. A lot of people have seen them together.
That is insane.
No.
You need us.
No. This is so, that is so gross.
We need a on the scene.
Yes.
Bia says that's what I'm saying. They sleeping together. Oh, I think they are too. I think they have. I think they have been. I think they have been from the jump because she was cheating allegedly, according to Richard. She was cheating on Brad with Richard. And the only reason they stopped is because she would not leave Brad. According to Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the good morning coffee. Thank you for that. Crystal says, Rich didn't act like a man whose wife and unborn son are missing yesterday. He seemed very calm.
Very calm. Very collected too.
Yep. But if you paid attention to that conversation, when you guys were asking him questions about Rebecca, he'd stutter and have to pause to think of his answers. But when it shifted to Courtney, his attitude changed.
No matter
Yes.
easy.
Yep.
Agreed. Yes, because they were together beforehand. Indeed. He coughed before each answer, either waiting for approval or coming up with answers.
Yep.
TMO, that's what I don't know, and that's what I would really, really like to know. How old was Rebecca when Courtney and Richard initially started?
17.
17. Okay.
What is that?
That's a foxtail on
Andrea,
fire.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sending that fox thing. That I've never had that. Thank you for that.
I don't even know where your
Okay.
phone is.
I'm literally editing on the go, folks.
You're good. Live dive. Let's go. He
Is
was
it
really
really
sweet.
180?
Scroll up to your comment. Okay. And somebody in the chat said they were gonna go post up at the station to see if they see Courtney. Get
Yes.
at let us know, please. And yes, Courtney's a mother. Live dive, let's go. The foxtail is a Japanese reference to lore. Interesting. What's up, mother trucker? Let's go. Dishes, let's go. Y'all are amazing. Is Becca his victim and reason he is? That's what I want to know.
Oh my goodness, you guys. What we listen, if we win on this, keep y'all's gloves and stuff for the agency thing on the weekends, okay? 1 minute left. Thank you guys. Um Took a screenshot of the number. Whose number?
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yes. Calling to Wexford County Sheriff's Office. And Amanda put the number there. I'm not going to say because I don't want to get flagged or something. Yes, Wexford County Sheriff's Office. We have 247 souls in this room. Everybody make a phone call today. Send an email. Look up the sheriff's email and send an email.
Down the rabbit hole, I know. And we have 378 over here as well. So we got quite the crowd this morning. What's up, Mona?
We just got misted. Somebody, I better have a sniper over here ready to snipe. 16 seconds. Come on, guys. Let's win this one. Remember, it all goes to support the platform. That's the reason we do this, so that we don't have to go clock in down at the, we can sit here and help the families and use the platform. Oh, thank you guys for sending the Star Pelori. We tried. Thank you.
You know, if they have somebody in custody. I don't think
Thank
they have her in
you.
custody. I think she's being questioned. And there's a difference in being questioned and being in custody. That's, yeah.
Andrea, thank you. 5.9K for you, Andrea. That's amazing. I have to shout out to you right now. That's a lot, Andrea. Andrea, thank you for supporting this platform. Mama Look, Marcia, Nana, Renee, Nancy, Music, Love, and April Dawn, and Sarah,
Let me call them out real quick.
J&J.
So my MVP is Mona, and you got 2 gloves, motherfucker. You got a glove and a lightning. My bitch, you got a lightning and a hammer, and everybody else, y'all are all amazing. Thank you so much.
Wexford, Wexford, is that right?
Yeah, it's
Will the transcript show if Rich was using past? Yes, ma'am. So we're at 197 minutes, and my transcript will only go to 180 minutes. So I'm having to cut the last 17 minutes off and re-export, and then I will transcribe that and then pull that and then ask AI to read all of the transcript and show me all of the inconsistencies, and it will in a hot damn second. Where did Mel go?
So someone wants to know what type of vehicle did Courtney and Brad have? And I think Courtney drives like a little SUV type thing, isn't it? And then he drives the pickup truck, the white pickup with the red top
with
on it
red
or something.
top. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't know what type of little car she drives. I really don't know. I can't honestly remember. Oh, you got
Um,
kicked. Do you? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me pull her
Mel,
back
are
up.
you still in here?
She got kicked. She's over here on my side.
Oh.
She okay, there she is. She's up now.
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
I like it that we can do that. I didn't
It's
know we
neat.
could do that.
It's neat. I ain't known about it long. I think it's a new feature.
Well, I like it.
If anybody here wants to come up on panel and talk about this, please request and I'll let you up and we will sit here and throw down all day long. Thank
Yeah.
you, Mama Luck. Thank you for the stop. Lori.
Let's go.
So
First
why hasn't Courtney wanted to come in and defend herself?
that's what I don't
Exactly.
I mean, I would want to at least try to clear my name. People thinking I did something horrible to my daughter. I think that'd be first one of the things I would have to say.
I would be.
I mean, she didn't have no problems getting on old girl's voicemail and telling her off. Why is she ain't gonna get up here and say something about herself?
Right. She
Mm.
messages me and cusses at me and threatens me, but she won't face people. She won't face the facts. And that's another guilty flag. I mean,
Well, that is a fact. Hold on a minute. Oh, so Sober says, does she have a lawyer? And if that is the case, then maybe that is why she is not speaking. That could be.
she don't have a lawyer. Because she will call out people all day long, but she won't get on here and face anybody. She'll put her little nose in it to find out what people are saying, but she won't come up and confront nobody.
That's wild. Well, I feel like she better get a lawyer. In my opinion, I would have
You better
got
get a
one.
couple.
Yeah, because it just, I mean, the way it looks for her, I mean, if she has nothing to do with this, I feel sorry for her. That's how bad it looks for her.
Dora, I keep saying accept your panel request, but it's not letting you up for some reason. I don't know if there's a max on this little feature they have or
Did you get my note up on the bed?
what's up, trusting God.
I'll do it today. What's up? Let's go.
So the mom drives a black GMC. It's like a kind of like a van sorta.
We might have to just go while I'm
She also
alive.
has a red vehicle too, a Ford.
I want to get some sleep.
I don't remember. It's a little red Ford SUV.
Isn't it like a Ford?
Yes.
Escape.
I want to say it's a. Oh,
It's an Escape.
yeah.
That's what she drives, is an Escape. Okay.
Yes.
Heather says, do I think that she's hiding because of the CPS situation? No.
I don't either.
No,
A
she
big
wouldn't hide on her own unless that she's more worried about uh what her situation is at home.
Like I said the other day, the whole CPS thing is those kids previously have already been adopted out. Those cases are closed. So unless there is an active open case on this new baby, which I wouldn't say there is because the baby's not even born, they can't just come in. That wouldn't be why, you know what I mean? Like, there's no threat there right now for that.
yeah. I just says, didn't Courtney
Fact.
tell people Brad was dead? Yes. We spent yesterday trying to figure out if Brad was alive. And as we can hear on the voicemail, he is alive and well.
I'll tell you what, the interview yesterday with Rich did not sit well. He was he overshared on a lot of things, like just little small details that it doesn't matter. And he spoke very slowly and very calculated.
Yeah. See, Dora said he was very calculated as well. Like y'all said that at the same time.
Yep.
Someone said maybe she never even made it to the bio mom. They're just
My
cutting.
thing is, and I'll be honest. So, I mean, I've been racking my brain, listening to everything. I'm not sure now that Biomom had anything to do with it. I'm leaning more towards the hours that she left and the hours that somebody was able to get a hold of Rich. What was he doing? Mr.
Well,
I'm sleeping?
the thing that doesn't make sense to me is that the call didn't come in until at least 8:30.
The next day.
Correct. But he didn't know that, and then he says that when he woke up, that he just opens his phone and doesn't see all these messages from Courtney,
Yeah,
but he
this is when he
dials her number? Like, what? That made absolutely zero sense.
Right, yeah.
I mean, the
So,
information that I got from Rich was that he did, in fact, see the text messages from Courtney.
mhm. But
I
see,
find it
that's not
so
what he said. That's not what he said yesterday. And here's my thing. I don't care if they would go get his phone and dump his phone,
beautiful disaster. Send it
I
to me.
guarantee you that phone will say that it was sitting at the house all night, but was he?
That is a very good question.
And I find it. Do y'all find it strange that her purse was at home? She never left it. She never
Yes.
with
Who
her
the hell leaves their house
with
without
nothing.
anything?
I thought that was weird too. I always take so she's going to leave all of her stuff there and
And he
then to
says,
go get ice cream.
it was because she was prone to leaving stuff places.
I got to get a banana for breakfast
But
over
that's
there.
according to him. You know what I'm saying? The other part I wanted to, and I seen people asking yesterday in the chat, but we didn't get an answer. Does anybody know? Has it been verified? Did they ever make it to the ice cream place? Do we know this?
Somebody
It,
said there was
they didn't even
wrappers.
go for ice cream.
Okay.
Oh, so they didn't go.
No, I've got messages between me and Courtney.
Oh,
No,
okay. Okay.
they like that was her story that she was supposed to go get shakes. I asked Courtney, "What did
Uh,
you guys do?" She said she got back to her house at 7:30 and sit and talked about planning a baby shower. If you're planning a baby shower with your daughter, then you know she ain't leaving.
planning a baby
Exactly.
shower that late? I mean, hell, she's due tomorrow. Jesus, that's like waiting till the last minute.
Right. Okay. That's Courtney's story that they went and they planned a baby shower
Mm,
and then an hour
okay.
and then Becca's gone.
Where's the baby registry since they planned a baby shower? Where'd they register at so people
Right.
can buy the
Because
stuff?
there isn't one.
Eh, right.
Right.
Nobody's
Planning
stories are making
something.
sense.
Planning something. It's still exporting.
Nobody's stories are making sense and nobody's stories are adding up.
No.
Well,
Susie.
obviously their
Now
little
this
plan didn't get planned very well.
her name is
Right.
friends with them. Now that
Parker
Steph's
says, did she know it's a boy, Parker? It's a boy. And they were going to name him Richard, right?
yes.
I wouldn't, they're asking if she's ever left like this before. I don't think so.
No.
No, she's never left like this before. I mean, her sister, I mean, has always tried to be there for her, but for this period of time, no, she would not just up and go.
Just up and
So
go. Right.
how can Kimmy say that she's been there for her all the time when Kimmy talks about Becca like she's a worthless piece of crap?
Because it's
Right.
her. She's always done it all her life since she's known Rebecca.
Well, she wants to make herself look good right now because her sister's missing. That's why. I mean, honestly.
What about the FBI? What kind of conditions do
I
you need for the FBI to get involved?
wouldn't say the FBI would get involved. For the state police aren't even involved. It's
No.
not across state lines. It's nothing like that. Now if Wexford would call in the state police and asked for help, and then the state police came in and started digging, and then they're like, okay, wait, well, this is just too much, then they could ask the FBI for help. It's like the same thing. They have to be requested to come in with something like this.
But what doesn't make sense to me is that what I was told by a friend that lives kind of near the police station is that they saw Courtney getting out of the vehicle,
You
and
you broke up. What did you just say? They what?
I said somebody saw
Hmm.
Courtney getting out of her vehicle
Hmm.
at the police department and walking into the front door.
When? Today?
Today?
Yeah, which
Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't
we
make
heard that.
sense to me.
they probably wanted her for questioning.
Justin, let me say this though. Justin Stewart in the comments says the OBGYN needs to do a welfare check. That may help the state. I don't know if Justin Stewart has experience in this or not, or how that exactly works.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you, Connie. Thank you.
To answer your question, no, they did not find her.
Yeah, I
Uh,
assume she's at the police station because they have probably called her and requested her to come in and talk to them. And, for her willingly to do it. And it's going to look bad if you don't go willingly and talk to them if they ask you to. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, you never know. Maybe she got a guilty conscience and she's going to tell it. But I would say it's probably my first guess that they've called.
every time I eat, I get sick. Okay, now it's time. I gotta go get a nausea pill.
Oh, baby, go get one.
I'm still having stomach issues. I don't think it's over
Okay,
yet.
okay, honey, go ahead. We're talking about the case with
Rebecca Parks.
thank you, sorry. I'm I'm still waking up.
Yes, you
I,
should.
did, I didn't want to misspeak.
Oh my gosh, it's been crazy too. I mean, it's just been one thing after the other.
This has taken so many twists and turns that, like, literally, I
Okay,
still
so
trying to
someone
pick
about
my mouth up.
we have someone at the sheriff's department
Hmm.
looking to see if Courtney is there. They said there is no sign of her vehicle as of yet.
Hmm.
Your cousin sees someone.
Maybe she's already been there and left.
Or maybe she's not in her vehicle. Maybe they went and picked her ass up.
Right.
I don't know.
Ooh. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. I'm trying to, y'all, if y'all getting gloves and trying to save up gloves and stuff for the weekend agency battle. Shannon says, if she is an adult and was she seen getting into a vehicle on her? She's 22, Shannon, and we think the vehicle that her mom saw her get into doesn't even exist at all.
We're concerned about it.
To answer that question, that a friend of mine said that it was a confirmation that the PD was involved, but like I said, you cannot take my word for it, and I'm definitely not going to take somebody else's word for it, unless that I know all the details and the facts.
Well, Mel said she called, and they absolutely told her they will not get involved unless Wexford calls them in.
Yeah, he was very rude to me, by the way, on that call.
Oh,
Was it
really?
was
Yeah.
it the chief or was it just one of the officers in the front
No,
desk?
they
Yes,
connected
Christy.
me to somebody, and I tried to make it seem like, it's a very urgent case. Like, why are you guys not involved? Like, Wexford needs help because Wexford is dragging their feet. And he's like, well, until somebody calls me or calls us, we're not getting involved. And I'm like, a case like this, and you're refusing it right off rip. Like, look at the facts of the case. We need bigger people and different eyes.
Well, but like I said, I mean, legally, for legality reasons, they can't just come in and take over. They have to be asked to come in because basically Wexford would have to say, okay, we're out of, we don't have enough resources, or this is out of our league, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to request the help. They can't just come in and be like, yep, we're taking over.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Thank y'all. Let me give you a shout out, Parker. Thank you for being number one. Crafty, Nana, Sammy, Connie, Tanya, Mackenzie, Tina, Lisa, Gail. Thank y'all.
But the other thing that doesn't make sense to me is that
Handyman.
somebody said that uh, Courtney and Brad are capable of putting somebody in a septic tank.
Septic tank.
That's what they say.
well,
They think that's
there
a capable.
again, Wexford is going, and I feel like Wexford has probable cause to get a search warrant for the property, but just because we feel that way does not mean that that's true and that that the criteria is met for probable cause for them to get a search warrant for the whole property. Um, maybe, hopefully, if she is at the police department and they're talking to her, this
Athena
could
just
be this could be
sorry.
leading up to that. This could be leading up to them trying to then go to a judge and say, okay, look, we need a search warrant.
Possibly, yeah.
Could be, yeah.
So Athena just said somebody in the chat said that they know where she is.
Well, we have
Where?
people doing that all the time.
Okay, somebody knows where she is, then
Y'all better call the damn police.
somebody needs to tell where she is.
Mm.
Are they talking
Because
about knowing where Courtney is or Rebecca is, though?
I think that they're talking about Courtney, I believe.
Angie, they don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do a welfare check or nothing.
Hey, Trust, can you hop down for a minute and we let Dora up real quick?
All right, let me see if I can let her up now. Is it really a max of two? I don't know.
It probably
It
is since
must
we're a
be
few
it.
people.
It
Hey,
must
hey,
be.
Steph. I have his
Hey.
interview from yesterday pulled up. I found three things in the first three sentences. He
Okay.
says, I've been having trouble sleeping. I can't sleep without her. Okay, first of all, you were dead asleep when she went missing. You couldn't hear a phone.
Right?
You're having trouble sleeping now. Second thing is he said him and her were always on their phones. Always.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want me to play that for you, Steph, I can play it. I have it pulled up, and she
Yeah.
talks, but he seems very like he's had a couple of days to get a storyline together of what he's going to say. I found it very strange. This was him. Oh, that was her. Hold on.
That me and Rebecca and Paige have had by yourself.
Why won't it let me? Okay, here we go. When she says that, it was like he said that the phones.
Telling myself every minute that she's gonna be found. Her and the little man are gonna be safe, okay. Having problems sleeping because for the last 2 years, every night she's the one I was laying in bed next to. The night she left, I tried to call her a few times because I didn't get no messages, call from her, nothing. and it's just not like her because we're together 99% of the time. When we're not, you can ask anybody. We're always on our phones messaging each other.
I know that Rebecca don't go nowhere by herself. I know that me and Rebecca and Paige have had a thing in line for at least 6 years now, that if something was to go wrong, we have Rebecca's okay to call the cops and have them come look for her.
Just keep telling myself
We have the okay to call the cops. Well, why wasn't the cops called till 24 hours later?
Anybody didn't realize she was missing.
And why would they have that for years? Agreed.
Right. Why would you have this plan in place for many years? And who was the black car? And was there somebody called during those hours to come over and take her? Because why couldn't he take her to get ice cream? Why couldn't he take her to get shakes?
He talked very slowly, like he had his story. He had his story in line, but he had to talk very slowly and calculated to keep that story in line, because if you start talking like we're normally talking right now, you could say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to remember that story in your head that you've told yourself to tell.
Yes. And with his point of view, you're with somebody for so long, right? You kind of know your person. You know where they're going to go. You know how their routine rolls, right?
Right.
He says that they've consistently stayed in contact every single day, 99% of the time. Do you not think that if she was leaving to go hide somewhere or leaving to do something, do you not think that she wouldn't be in contact with him?
Yeah.
That's what didn't make sense to me, because of the hours from when he last seen her or talked to her from the hours of the next day. So you're telling me that you slept like a baby, not flipping knowing where this woman was, and couldn't
But you
get a
called
hold
her,
of her.
right? You called her 3
Right.
times and she didn't answer. So if
Right.
I was calling my person 3 times, something's up. You're not answering me.
Exactly.
What's
But then
going
you
on?
go back to bed and sleep like there's, nothing is going on.
But then have problems sleeping
Yeah.
afterwards?
Didn't make any sense at all. Period.
He was very calculated in his responses, almost like it was, hey, we're together 99% of the time and we text all the time, but you haven't received a text and you haven't received a call, you haven't received nothing.
Right. And he's not even the one that reported her missing. That's the one that really gets me.
Where was mom during all this?
Is that he's not the one that reported her missing.
Right. That's, okay. Try to give him the benefit of the doubt through the night. But the next morning, he's not there.
And
Like
who
at 6 a.m., you're waking up, she's not in the bed. I'm calling 911.
and who gave the location to the phone?
Your first gift, guys, is 2 times for the next 10 seconds. Who gave the phone? Yes, it's a controversy because that got switched up too.
Because you realize that the phone cannot be located by a civilian. A real-time location cannot be tracked by a civilian. They have to go through the police department. They have to get an order.
No,
Because there was
he can try. No, see, she had another phone that didn't work, like, unless there was Wi-Fi.
All you have to do
So
is
as
be able to log
long,
into their Google account. That's
yes,
it.
as long as he knew her Google login, he could have logged in and tracked to where the phone was. Yes.
yeah, like I get
Yeah,
that there's
you can
real-time
use my
tracking
phone.
like with Find My iPhone and things like that, but if she's had it off, if the phone was not working with Wi-Fi, so the phone that was he went and got was
No.
only
Hold on.
Wi-Fi, right?
No, the
The
phone he
phone.
went and got was the phone that was on. Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
And why
But
was
then
that not called for authorities?
he said that
They
when
haven't
he
yet
got
already.
there to pick it up, it was turned off, and that they had turned it off, and he had to turn it back on. Like somebody
Huh.
had like they had powered it off when they found it.
2 more, guys.
Gave it.
30 seconds. Gifters, give people
gave it
throw a
to him,
donut.
and he powered it back on.
It's all good.
People
And
still
another
catch it.
question would be is did she know anybody that was in a black car that picked her up that day? Did she know anybody personally, like within the family, some family friends?
Guys, we got
Nobody.
3 times for the next 50 seconds. Let's go. My question, Dora, which would be kind of a follow-up question. Did she know anybody ever in her whole life that had a black car with tinted windows who likes to drive around town with no license plate on?
Right, because
Right.
if you were somebody, Steph, you wouldn't walk out of your house today and get in a random car to go get ice
No.
cream or to get in a random car, period. If you don't know that person, and have they checked mom's call logs to see who was called within that night and that morning?
Locked the door and he went right to sleep.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he ain't getting up.
We
Thank
don't
you guys
know.
3 times for the next 10 seconds. I think they need to, I should say that I'm not surprised that the police hasn't taken Rich's phone.
Right, because you would think that within both of the vehicles, well, with the vehicle description, I get that she's told multiple stories on the vehicle description, but who was contacted? How did this vehicle come about? Did Rebecca call somebody in the hours? Did mom call? Did Rich call? Who? I
Look,
just
Right.
can't see this girl getting in a random vehicle if you've had a plan in place for many years that if something comes about, you have the okay to call police.
And that's the thing too, is that they, because of the mom's statement, they are treating it as if she left of her own free will. And so they're not treating this as like a um what do I want to say? Like a nefarious investigation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
But
I think it's
I hate
hindering
when
a
they
lot of
do that,
people.
though. I feel like they do that not to take on the caseload. Oh, she left of her own free will. But you have to look at the circumstances. She's young. She don't have any money. She's super pregnant, probably already have given birth. She has no resources. So I think the police use that as a scapegoat sometimes.
It's
Yes.
extremely weird to me because within the statements and all the things leading up to that night, it seems, oh, are you going to beat her?
Mm-mm. Woo!
Yeah, I finally
she said she
got
won.
one.
She won, damn it.
She's going to screenshot that.
Yeah, Tina, you got a
I
glove.
love it.
Nana, you got a glove and a miss. Then Parker, you got a glove and a lightning bolt. Oh no, I get myself frozen up. But thank you to Connie, Gail, Lisa, Steffi, Tanya, Crafty, and Hot Mess Jess. I got to be right back because I don't want to be face froze like that. Hold on.
So I couldn't figure. I was listening last night, or yesterday, whenever this was going on. Actual like straight answer of when did Courtney and Rich start dating first? Like,
Oh no, we don't know. We haven't figured that out exactly, but I think they said when she was when Rebecca was like 17.
is when they stopped dating,
Yeah, maybe.
or
Crystal, I had to go out and come back in because I was frozen. Can you tell me what you guys are saying? Because I lost the live because I got froze. So please repeat. Please repeat.
because here's my thing, and I've always said this. I feel like he has been watching Rebecca for years and had his eye on her.
That's what I think too. I think so too.
Well, didn't somebody say, didn't I see somewhere? I can't remember where I saw it.
2 people are in our chat saying that they are her best friends, Paige and Allie. First of all, I don't want Paige to come up on this panel. The reason is because of the flow of language that I'm getting from this young lady when she does not know me. I'm too old. I already done raised my kids, honey. I'm too old and I'm too fat and I'm too tired. So Paige does not get up on the panel. The other person, you are welcome to come up if you would like to come up and speak.
And she's set to give birth tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's her
tomorrow.
due date, yeah. I have a feeling, though, the baby's already
I'm
been
not
born.
making any lies. What lies? Mel, am I making up lies?
No, no lies have been made. Everything, if we don't know, we have said alleged, said speculation. We don't know. There's just so much we don't know about this case.
All
Period.
we're doing is talking
Why would I
through.
make up lies?
The entire time I've heard you say allegedly, I've heard you say, I don't know. I would have this question if this was me.
Hold on
Same.
for it, Allie. Can somebody drop down to let for Allie up?
Yeah, I will.
Who's the father of the unborn child? His name is Richard, and he was in the panel yesterday morning.
I sent you a request.
All we're doing is talking through the facts that we know and trying to connect dots of things that are happening right now, also. Period.
Allie, for Allie, I sent you a request. Do you see it?
Let me see if she's in here. Hold on, we'll check it.
And so also it is said that in the state of Michigan, your front driver windows cannot be tinted at all unless you have a prescription from a doctor for that, by the way.
So, I mean, I live in Cadillac and I know Jen and Paige. I know Jen mostly, the mom of Paige. I don't know Becca personally. However, I've been following the case, I've been up to date on it. Now, what I do know is there is no, if factual, there is no inheritance. There's been a lot of speculation. There's been, people that want to do the wheel go round, they want to push it this way, they want to push it that way. Yes, it wasn't called in as a missing person right away. And I think a lot of that has to do with biomom. And she knew that she went into a different vehicle. She knew and said three different types of vehicles. How do you go from like I'm assuming, I think she said a Malibu, and then she said a van, and then she said an SUV, and like, okay,
So something that wasn't a Ford.
right, exactly, like three different types of vehicles. None of them are the same. I mean, you can't, if it was three types of vans, it'd be one thing,
Right.
not a car, a van, and an SUV.
Yeah.
Honestly, her due date is tomorrow. She could have had a baby.
She's already had two kids. That's why I feel like she had went to the hospital the day before, in pain. I swear, I feel like this baby's already been born. In my opinion, for entertainment purposes only.
People, I mean, if you're in the chat saying, listen, I am factual. I'm sitting here literally working. You're saying, look at the chat. What do you think I'm looking at? You think I'm watching TV on my day off with my hair looking like a frizz fuzz storm?
And the facts
I'm
that
getting
we
frustrated
have,
because I'm like literally working on the side to pull the transcript and use AI to get facts. And they're in the chat saying, you're making up lies. I work overtime to make sure my lies are truths, okay?
So true, so true.
and the facts that we have also, a lot of that comes from Rich's, own words out of his mouth.
Know what the sister's like.
Other people that knew, things that were going on. The mom and her 5711 different cars that pulled up. I mean,
Oh, for the love of God. If you are in here and then you're sending me messenger messages on the side, I ain't going to open them. You can't bully me. I grew up a holler. Okay?
Holler.
You think this is my first rodeo?
So what is the sister? What's the deal with the sister? What's her? What is she? How does she? What's her character like? At least.
I am not opening up your stupid messages page. Make a billboard. Go for it.
She said make a billboard. I love you. Steph's gonna run you right up and down, up the mountain and back down. You don't knock it off.
I will. I run things up the holler.
And here's an even better one. If you don't quit, I'm just gonna block your ass.
Oops.
Yeah.
Because I don't deal with it either.
Damn, y'all.
I'm trying to
Maybe.
figure out which Richard is what speaker, so I can say tell the AI to pull only his, not to listen to the noise of the questions, but to focus on his statements and how they contradict.
His
Right.
name was Redneck Rich. That was his name.
Well,
Steph's gonna send
it
all
pulls
of
it up as speaker 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4, so I got to figure out which one he is.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain and come in days.
Oh, we don't get stuck in town.
I'm gonna have to hop off in like 15 minutes. I've got to go to town. There's no backing out now. Have no choice.
You're like, I got no choice. I gotta go.
I went yesterday, got into the store, and my son was like, I was like, what do you want? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. So I was like, well, hell with this shit. I'm leaving.
Don't you hate when they do that?
Make me so mad.
He has social anxiety, but then it's like
Yeah, I don't got no choice.
sometimes he's fine, and sometimes like I don't get it, but I understand
You
because
gotta go to Alabama. Well,
I
dang.
used to be the same way. Like
To
there'd
the
be
doctor.
times I couldn't even pick up the phone and call somebody to make
Yeah.
my doctor's appointment. Remember that, Mom? I was
Yeah.
like 19. Like, Mama, I can't even call these people. You're like,
She wouldn't
Natalie,
call
you're
nobody.
grown.
I would make her have to get on this phone and call these people.
So I get
Do
the
it.
social anxiety part. Like I freak out in public too sometimes, but I don't I don't get to the point where I don't know what I want. Like what happens to me is
Lucas
I'll get to
just
town.
can't function.
I'll get to town and be like, all right, I need to get this and this, and then I get in there and get the complete opposite, and I'm like, well, shit, that's not even what I came in here to get.
All right,
That's
hold
how
on.
my social anxiety
Yeah, let me
works.
get back in on this, Natalie.
My bad.
It's okay. I'm gonna get off at 10 o'clock though. Your daughter wouldn't. Oh yeah. Why did Rebecca call? Why did Rebecca call her mother when she left from Mom's house? She didn't. I don't think.
Oh, my daughter, what she say?
Wisconsin Mama, you got a glove. Tina, you got a lot to boat and glove, and Batty Blonde, you all got a glove. Hold on, Stevens Club for the agency, weekend agency. Okay. Thank you to all y'all, and then Gail, Jenny, Redbird, Cool Ranch, Hannah, Tracy, and Daisy. Thank you guys.
For I don't even know how to say the name.
We're finally
For Lie,
ready. I'm pulling
on the
it into
search.
AI right now.
For Lie says on the search they found a bloody jacket and a construction weapon with blood on it. And they hold on.
Are you gonna stay live, Steph? Everybody's.
Maybe, yeah. Let's see. What agency am I with? Kristen, send me a message and I'll let you know.
Refuse to go and get those items or investigate it.
I'll be on the outside when the sun's out in a while, so I need some sun.
All right.
Not true. That's not true. Okay.
He said
Y'all stay out of the y'all. You need to stay out of the chat. If you're not bringing in facts, you need to stay out of the chat and quit spreading a bunch of shit in there.
Did we find out if she was at the sheriff's department or not? Nobody.
Okay. I have every statement that Rich said in this interview. Now I'm going to ask it the contradictions. It's still pulling them. I mean, it even does it like it says, Rich's statement number 15. He pinged the phone, quote, I used her old phone, logged into her Google, and pinged the phone on the 2-track West 26 Road.
Good morning. What's up?
Find all contradictions. So here we go. That took 30, 45 minutes, so worth the wait, okay? Number one, this is according to AI, who pulled all you factual, going to be factual people in the comments, okay? Here's your facts. Number one, here's the contradictions on the car. Black, Courtney changed the description of the car from black car to black SUV, he said, to black Impala, to a white minivan. Then Rich points, I don't know whether, don't trust AI. It's probably thrown that in there because it's having a bad morning. But we move on. Rich points this out clearly. Quote, she said it was a black car, a black SUV. And then Rich says, no, I don't feel that there's another car.
Oh, that's when he
And
asked.
then
Somebody said, yeah, I remember that one.
your old lady got in a car with, okay, money too, Courtney. Rich contradicts. No, this is misunderstanding. Let me re-ask this in a different way.
Well, Lori, what she did is she took the transcripts from yesterday's live, and she took what Rich said and she plugged that into AI to see if there's any contradictions. Her sister said she got into a van. Yeah, that is what they said. A van, an Impala, something that wasn't a Ford. Yeah, just a bunch of different things. A
Rich's
construction van. I don't
statement,
know.
Rich's statement number one, this is on whether or not he thinks she's using rugs. She really didn't act like it. That was his quote as to whether she was using right now. And then minutes later, he says the opposite. There's a chance she was using. So that's the first contradiction that we see, is that he first says that she wasn't acting. He didn't think that she was. And then just a few minutes later, he says that there's a chance. Number two, did he go to sleep or wake up expecting her home? His first statement was that he wasn't concerned because she often left for hours. Quote, she's went to a friend's and sat there and come back in a couple of hours, unquote. Rich's statement number two, later says she never left without telling him where she was, right? He says she's never left without telling us where she was. Quote, if one of us didn't trust what the other said, we proved it. So, he's not, they need to know where each other's at and prove it, but yet he's not concerned overnight where she is. Number three, did he know where they were going? His number one statement, quote, I was only aware of them going to Culver's to get shakes, quote. But his other statement says, quote, on the way home Sunday night, they talked about going to get shakes. So he was on the way home. So there's a contradiction there. He said on the way home, they talked about it versus they were already at the house and they decided to go get shakes. So there's a contradiction. As far as his abuse toward her, number one, he said, quote, I never harmed her. Then a few minutes later, quote, there have been times I slapped her in the back of the head. Number five, did he know if there was a car? He says he doesn't feel. That's not a contradiction, though. He says camera works. She told him works. That's not a contradiction.
What about the Tide Pods? Yeah.
I was saying to put that in her right home. But no, that's not a contradiction. AI, you're sucking this morning. It did pull a few out, though. Kevin, I know she kept her.
You rode with them.
He says, I think they got her somewhere, but he don't know anything about the cabin. He said, number one, he wanted the baby versus later he said, I kept telling her, let's wait. Neither of us were financially stable. So there's one or two there. AI doesn't seem very good at it. I might have to go back and read the transcript and study it myself. I don't think it's understanding what I'm wanting exactly. So I'll work with it. Read Allie's message. She was just up on the panel, wasn't she? It was on 16 Mile Road near Farnsworth Lake, but we do need to search more in that area. Is that, Allie, are you talking about that's where the phone was found? Oh, Lord. We won. Yay! Thank you to Wisconsin Mommy. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Crafty glove and a lightning bolt, and Tina glove and lightning bolt. Thank you to Dora, Angie, J&J, Kristen, Hannah, Miss Cheryl, and Steffi. Thank you, guys.
Steph, see what you can find, what all they said about the Tide Pod scenario.
Okay. But now the AI has the transcript, we can ask it anything.
Right, might be is. That's what I'm thinking too. Tide Pods. Yeah, was it a code word or was it an actual laundry detergent?
He said, quote, Courtney tried to tell a few people that laundry soap was keyword for street pharmaceuticals. And I do have, and Mel knows probably what I'm talking about, but we do have a screenshot of her explaining that was why she came over, was to get Tide Pods to make sure that her grandchildren's stuff was all washed and cleaned up. But that's code word that I learned later. Right, True Crime Nicole?
You know, and I found that interesting yesterday when it was asked about the rug use, and he says no, and then literally, the next sentence was, yeah, she does use, but only in front of me, and she only hits it 4 or 5 times a day. Like, what the?
Yeah, 4 or 5 times a day. He said she only. Like, that's just not very much.
Right.
So that kind of blew my wig back too, because I think about if that's how much she's using while she's pregnant, how much are they using when they're not? Or you know what I mean? Because wow.
Mm-hmm. Which, think about this, right, too. That could be a lot of the turmoil and the abuse going on.
Most definitely. Absolutely.
Because of the rug. Neither one of them having a job. Neither one of them have steady money. So they're trying to figure out, how do we get money to get our rugs? And then, oh, you use more than I do. Or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like.
You never know. Anything's possible at this point.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, if he smacks her in the back of the head, he would hit her, period. Point blank.
Okay, so Hannah says they were both abusive too. Yes, I have to say that she probably was fighting him back. I would have been.
Right.
So if that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've been in those situations. I've lived that lifestyle. Maybe not quite to the extent, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Trisha A, and I see you in the comments, and I've been seeing you. Thank you for being in here this morning, and thank you for your support. Allie, update us.
Yes, I have battery. I have 19%. So it's been a long night. So I mean, I'm in contact with Jen and Paige. I've known Jen for a very long time, which is Paige's mom. I don't know Rich. I do know Rich, was heavy into meth. I don't know if he still is. And I don't know him personally. I've never met him. From what they're saying, he's been with them every single day and night looking for them. I know it looks bad because I even said the same thing on the phone before I joined this live. And I just so happened to come across it. So it was just maybe a coincidence. But Jen and I had a long talk, and even with Paige on the phone about Rich, because regardless, obviously there was abuse, I don't know if you've seen the text message that she sent, I can't remember I think she sent that to Paige. I can't confirm that at this moment, but she sent us a text message that was posted on the day she went missing at 3:30 in the morning. And she was saying, it's dark in here. I'm trying to set the baby room up. I have to be quiet, kind of thing. And I'm just paraphrasing what I remember off of it. And to me, it sounded like, she was tiptoeing, that if she's at Rich's house or their house, would he be mad if she woke him up?
They weren't there.
Morning.
They wasn't there, Allie. They
So-
wasn't there.
So I was
Look
told,
at that's the Snapchat that the friend sent me, and look at one of the clues. Peeping around, don't want to wake people up, using a flashlight. I
Yep.
think that they were in a place that had no electricity.
right, exactly. But it was 3:30 in the morning.
That is
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, and then supposedly it was called in, or she went missing. I guess it was roughly, they're saying 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, but it wasn't said, nothing was said until like 11-ish at night, that night. So my timeline there is just I'm a little confused, because I mean, it was on the 3rd at 3:30 in the morning. She's saying all those things to, I'm assuming, Paige, and I don't want to make that a fact, and I'm going to find that out. I'm starting to make my notes here. But then that go through the whole day, she's helping her friend out moving. She goes into premature, or not it's not really premature at this point, because she's only 2 weeks away from giving birth, so she could go in labor and be fine. So she's going into false labor a little bit, and they send her home because she's only dilated to 1, which that's happened to me twice. I mean, it's we've had kids, it's happened. So she supposedly left and went to her bio mom, picked her up, went to bio mom's house. She got on the phone, called whoever she called. This is the story. And then bio mom told her not to get in the car, called Rich, told Rich that she was going to leave. Don't let her leave. But Rich wasn't there. So then this is all speculation, because we can't believe anything that Courtney says or her sister at all.
Okay. I need to ask you a question. Okay, sorry. So, what time are they saying she actually went missing?
It was
What time are
about, so it's the time that this is the time that I was told this morning, like literally 30 minutes before I got on this live, that she got in a vehicle about 8 p.m. on the 3rd.
Okay, so then on the
Courtney didn't contact anybody until 11 p.m. supposedly. And it wasn't the police. It was to Rich. And I believe, and I mean, if anybody wants to, correct me, but I believe then Rich reached out because, to Jen and Paige, and it's, all a big mix up. But, and I believe it was the next morning that they called the cops. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've lived here since I was 8 years old. I'm 38 years old, almost 39. I've got 2 kids that graduated school here. We've had no press conference. We've had no communication. So every speculation that has come out, people are just running with it. And they're spreading false information, and it's just messing everything. It's just spreading just wildfire. We got Biomom fighting on Facebook. You got Sister fighting on Facebook. You got all these people calling everybody, calling the kettle black. There is meth involved, obviously. That we are in meth country. I mean, I think it's pretty much everywhere at this point. I mean, I don't even know. It's just a big epidemic. And it's cheap. It's a cheap drug, and it's soaring like wildfire. And from what I asked Jen this morning and Paige, because my concern is, where's Rich? Why isn't he getting out there? Why isn't he communicating more? And I think it's because, and I've seen a lot of this, meth really, whether you're on it right now or you're trying to get off of it, or you are getting clean, or you are clean, it's a long-term effect. It could be life. And they're not the same. The social anxiety, the way they communicate. I mean, his first interview that I seen on 9 and 10 News, I mean, my eyes went in circles, He
admits that they were using. So here's my thing also with that. About him laying down that night and going to sleep at,
I think it's normal. I think it's normal for all of them to do that, because when you're on meth, you're going to go out. Well, it kind of. I mean, I don't know. I don't do it, but I'm just. I know when I was in high school, I didn't. That wasn't a part of thing, but I did a couple lines when I was in high school and stupid stuff and drank, and I
I'm
still could
telling you
sleep.
for sure.
I could still sleep.
Math will keep you awake for days.
Okay, let me just iterate on that. I'm going to say one thing. If you are a frequent user, I'm going to tell
The tolerance.
you can go to sleep.
You can.
I used to be a frequent user. I hate to admit it, but it's the truth. And I went to sleep every single night.
I was trying to be gracious to myself, but I didn't do that. But in high school I was heavy and partied, and I regret
And
every
you get
minute of it.
they were clean for a month. They've been clean ever since they moved in with his dad.
Yeah.
That's
So supposedly he's been with Rich has been since this all happened the next day. I mean, it's common when you're on, the speed, especially speed, you're looking for your next high, whether it's at 3 o'clock in the morning or it's at noon, and you're going to go and you're going to get in a car, you're going to take a car, you're going to do whatever you got to do to go get that. And you're not going to say nothing because you don't want to even deal with that,
We
and
did talk about the possibility of her getting into an unmarked car like that. No license plate, no identification other than the color, to go get that fixed
right.
because she hadn't had it at that point in over a month, and
Right.
perhaps maybe she
Which is why I think
accidentally
the police aren't
OD'd and
taking
they've done
this.
something with her as to not get caught and to get in trouble for
Yes.
that.
And I think that's exactly what you're saying. I think that's why our police department is terrible, and it's just terrible, unfortunately. And they have a lot of potential, but you're dropping the ball. This is a serious issue. It could have been their daughter. It could have been my daughter. It could have been your daughter. It could have been anybody's kid.
hear anything, just drop a bunch of hearts.
So they're not, the inheritance thing, they came out and we had a 17-minute 9 and 10 news live. I don't know if you've seen that. And they read off 3 questions, didn't answer anything, didn't help. I mean, we're not getting any information from the cops. So they let the 9 and 10 news, the police department let the community believe that she received an inheritance either that day or right prior before that of almost or roughly around $2,000. Well, I've confirmed today that it's not accurate. She is did not receive any money. And the police department stated in a typed up statement that 9 and 10 News read off, which I am not a 9 and 10 News fan. Do not get your factual information. You want to go anywhere, go to 7 and 4, okay? Up here. 9 and 10 News, absolutely not. It's all about clout with them for some reason.
Gotcha.
Yep. So the sheriff's department, instead of going on and facing it and saying this is what's happening, they go ahead and take that information, type up a little couple sentences and say, well, she must have received inheritance. We believe she's going to use that to help, keep her from us tracking her, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm paraphrasing what I remember seeing. So you can look at it. But how do you do that?
Because they go by the statement of the person that last seen her, which is the mother, so the mother's already told that story.
Who the fuck is this Paige? I understand that she's her best friend, but she started off in a message with me horrible. She's not
a bad person.
I don't deal with people who treat me like that right off the bat.
She said this is what she said when I got kicked off. She called my house phone. She said that she's like, I didn't threaten her. I was just really, she hasn't slept in days. They've been searching everywhere.
Neither have I. Look at my face.
I know, and I know. And we all are really on high nerves, and I cannot speak for anybody else but myself. But I can tell you that she's not a violent person. She's just really frustrated because we're going around in circles here and we're not getting the assistance that we need. It took almost 10 days to get the police department to allow us to do a search.
She's saying that I'm spreading lies, and I'm not.
I think that's because she's been battling it on Facebook. And I think she just took it out on
everything. 100% of everything that I have gotten has come from Mel. That's over on there on the panel, circling, trying to get it. 100%.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that.
Everything that I get has come from
Okay,
Mel.
listen,
I
guys.
translate it and
I
I put
have
it
to get off
into
the
a
chat
video
because
and I
I
try to
have
make it
got
factual.
things to do
I think
today.
she didn't
So
she
if you
get
guys want
blocked
to go over to Steph's and continue talking about this, go ahead and go over there.
because Paige
She's
is over
going
at
to stay
Steph's,
on
right? Is
with
that what's going on?
everyone, and I've got to go to the damn grocery store. I can't help
I
it.
do too.
It is what it is.
My kids got to
So
eat.
I love y'all, and I will be back. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much, and continue to talk about Rebecca and continue to spread the word and hope that the truth comes out. And Steph, thanks for coming up this morning, and I'll be back on later on.
Thank you.
See y'all
Bye.
later.
Bye.
But see, the behavior of, thank you, country, the behavior of blasting me. Everybody can come up. My panel's wide open now. I can have more people. But the act of blasting me on a social media platform does not help bring Rebecca home. So I don't care if she is her best friend or not. I do not deal with people who talk to me in a condescending way or accuse me of trying to do things that I'm not doing here. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for 6 years. This is not my first rodeo. And if I have got something wrong, I have not even had time to address it yet because I am right now live. I am live right here. Everybody that's in this room, please give me a follow. It's free to do. Trying to get this out to figure out where this young lady is and blasting me. Go ahead and blast me on the Book of Faces, honey. I remember when that shit was invented. So I'm not scared. I do not care. I'm ready to meet Jesus. But in the meantime, I'm going to let people on my platform who are respectful. If you come to me and say, why are you spreading up lies and spreading lies and this and that? I'm not going to let you up here because I don't do that. I don't wake up in the morning and say, how can I spread a lie this morning about the Rebecca K. Park case? Let me count the ways.
Well, and people also need to take into consideration that this is a true crime panel where things are discussed and things about the case that have came out to media are discussed. It is a true crime panel, like lots of true crime creators on here. We did this with John Paul Miller. We did this with how many other cases have we sat here and done the same exact things?
Right. Sorry,
Steph
Steph.
has
Every time I
always
came up,
read
you were black.
by Yes, Steph is always read by black and white media that has put out there. She has read the articles. She's watched the videos. I've been watching Steph for a really long time. I've seen it day in and day out. Nothing new here.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
This is a developing case. Things are going to change minute by minute. So one thing
Absolutely.
could be right 1 minute and it be totally different the next. You have to give grace till we find the true answers.
Sorry, I got kicked off. I'm not used to this live thing, okay?
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
Um,
it did
and
okay.
no, and I think what I was trying to say is I feel like maybe it was my fault, Steph. That's your name, right? I feel like maybe it was my fault. So when literally just got on TikTok just to waste a couple minutes, I was gonna leave, and second one I reel to, and it's you guys, and I sent or I shared it with them, and maybe I fueled. If I didn't say anything, I just said they're talking about Becca, like and maybe I fueled that by that. And it irked her because when I talked to her 45 minutes before that or 30 minutes before that, she was already frustrated because they haven't had sleep. She's got a 2-year-old baby,
Well,
and
But when
and
she
I get it.
enters a room, she
listen.
needs to come and read the room.
I get it. I get it. But I'm not sure if anybody's from our area, and I'm not trying to judge anything, but you got different demographics here. Okay.
And I get that. And I get that there are people out there that just throws out whatever to hope that it sticks.
Right.
However, I feel like she shouldn't come at Steph. She should actually come in and listen to what Steph is saying. And Steph has read every single article. We just listened to his interview from yesterday. Straight media. Nothing is outside of, she don't like, I don't come in this panel and say, hey, Steph, the family said this. Steph's not going to believe me because Steph wants to see it in factual. She wants to see the transcript. She wants to see what the media's put out there. She wants to go exact word for word based by the police department and the findings.
And
Right.
that's exactly what needs to be happening is
But the police
that.
department aren't providing that information. They're not releasing any information. They're not fact checking. Well, I'm sure they are fact checking, but I was listening on a call earlier this morning where they basically said that if you call one more time, we're going to throw you in jail. And it was over the
Oh, lost her again. Well, I'm interested to hear the end of that story.
Me too.
Right? Yeah, me too. Because I mean, basically, we sit here and we say allegedly, and we ask
yes.
questions like, "Hey, this would be one of my main questions about the car." etc. We're not saying that it's factual. We're just asking those types of questions to get a better understanding
I'm just
based
not
off of what they put out there.
I'm not understanding why people are getting so upset that Steph's covering this story. Like, this needs to be shared because people need to be aware on what's going on.
Like,
And I feel like this is the only way we're going to be able to get any kind of attention on this is sharing her story and talking about it daily.
Because
Like,
people
it's
get
because
mad when you start getting towards the truth.
it's because they don't want people to know where she's at. They don't want people to find her. There is something that either the police department or their family that are not saying the truth. And I want to 100% believe Rich that he had nothing to do with it. But at the same time, I can't speak about it because someone is telling me he's in on it for either the money or he's in on it just to show that he's trying.
Well, do you guys remember? And the reason why we all don't say, "Hey, Rich is involved." Look at Chris Watts. He was called calm and collected and helped look for her.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe Rich.
Look at Chris Watts' story. He went looking. He was very calm when police came to question him, and the whole time he knew where his family was.
Yep.
Folks, we have
So we can't say that
114.
anybody is involved until those truths come out. We question those things based on what has been put out, and we make discussions. This is why it's called a true crime panel discussion. Steph's
We
always
have
hosted one.
thank you guys for being there for me and standing up for me. We have 115,000 likes and 459 souls in this room. If you are in this room right now and you do not follow me, please do so. It's free to do. And I'm going to keep you updated on all the latest on the case. My problem, just quite frankly, is this with Paige. It started off, I mean, I've not opened her messages, but I can see them pop up at the top. So if I see a message that pops up at the top and you're already coming at me, I'm not going to open it. If you send 3 or 4 or 5, I'm not going to open it. If you're blasting me on the Book of Faces, I'm not going to open it. That's just how it is with me. I don't have time. I have to do this, and I've got to keep going through the other cases and the other families who need my help. Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Just had to block Paige because
I thought you said hi to me.
when somebody's gonna
Sorry.
bash people for trying to help the situation.
Steph is amazing.
Paige just doesn't want anybody to help. It's
I've been
always
following
been
her for
about the community going out to help.
I thought you said hi to
She's
me.
just trying to make people feel like bad for themselves, just trying to help. And I've don't get me wrong, Steph. I've watched you since I was, oh goodness.
Someone's just said Araya said she found her with her throat.
What?
I heard that this morning, and I didn't talk about it because it's unconfirmed.
Yeah, I know who that was that put that in the chat. So if you
Why
want to
can't
privately
people
message me,
just let people talk? Don't go with the chat. It's not always right. Steph knows.
Well, this
Yeah.
person knows Rebecca and me personally that said that, so I'm gonna have them privately message me, and we can see if there's any truth in that and facts,
Okay. But
just to get down to whatever accusation that is, because that's
Yeah,
kind
and
of
I think a
crazy.
lot of people will also say these things to kind of throw everybody off or get everybody in an
exactly.
uproar. Because you know how social media is, with somebody will come in and say, I know exactly where she's at. And
Uh-huh.
just like they did earlier, but nothing was confirmed, right? They do that on
Okay.
social media.
Oh, they
Steph
were
doesn't,
asking if it was confirmed. That okay, I
yeah.
misread it.
Yeah, no. I just want people to
Oh
be reminded,
God.
especially Paige. I don't feel that you should be coming after Steph for any reason. She's very factual based. I've sat here for
Yeah.
a long time, and in each discussion, she has held a panel where people come up, give their thoughts, give their opinions.
Yep.
It's not all opinion based. They will
Very
say
fair.
things like, well, I have this question or I have that question.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing Steph is doing is harming any type of case ever out there. Never has.
She's the
Ask one
most
person
classy
what case
person.
Steph has destroyed. None. Okay,
None.
you ain't gonna find it. So
You're
I
not.
Can I
think
say
that,
something?
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've been with her
No,
forever.
it's okay.
What do you want?
Steph, I've been watching you for a while now, and you are very much a
Since the
factual person.
beginning.
That's a great reason to watch you. And whatever you guys do, just please be careful. I have a really bad feeling about this case, and I don't want anybody
Yep.
else to get hurt by anybody coming after you. So just please, all of you, be careful.
No, she's fine.
Thanks. That's all I got.
Thank you, Parker.
I'm from Michigan, and this makes me sick.
You can drop me
Um,
down then. Thanks.
so I'm gonna say they're
Hey,
not gonna. They're
Mama says,
they are, huh?
go ahead, Mama. You said you're from Michigan?
Yeah, they're not going to let this case slip through their fingers like you guys think. They already know. They're just ready to. I promise you, Michigan is not like that. They're not going to sleep on this.
The problem, though, it's Wexford County, and they have a really big
Okay,
issue
I
with
don't
not
care what
finishing.
county you're from. I lived there for 44 years. I promise you, Michigan is not going to be lax on this. I have a friend with a lot. My uncle was a cop in that town, and I have a friend from high school that is a Michigan State policeman. Promise you, they are doing more than you think.
Okay, but that's the thing. Michigan State Police are not involved. It's Wexford
Oh,
County.
you don't think they are?
No, they're not. We've already confirmed
Yeah,
that.
it's
Um,
been confirmed that they are
no,
not involved
That's been
yet.
They're not
no,
confirmed.
involved.
no. Just wait.
They will most likely
You
get involved,
said,
but not yet.
Mama, you said you had a friend on the state police force right
I've
now.
already talked to them.
What did they tell you, your friend?
He is from high school. He said he will check into it. I promise you, I'm not a BSer. I've been following Steph for God, Steph. When did you come on?
6 years ago.
I've been through a lot of cases with Steph. Steph knows who I am. I'm not a BSer. I am from Michigan. I'm living here in nice Arizona. It's hot right now out here. But yeah.
Okay.
Just
So
wait.
we
Just
can
wait. Just
we
wait. I can tell you a lot of things that I think of. I think of people being informants. I think of people that are how do I say it? GANGs for the jail. Oh, I can say jail. Um and I feel like they don't take these cases seriously because of those two things. Do you understand what I'm saying or
Uh,
no?
It's understandable, but however, in this case, you got family also telling you that police are putting out certain things. There's certain questions into questions. There's lots of things. As of yet, I don't believe the state police are involved. I think that they're treating this
That's not
as
what
if
I'm
she just
trying
walked
to
away.
say. You missed my whole point.
Obviously.
Do you not think that they're all informants? Or
Who?
they're not drug trafficking
Huh?
to the jails?
What are we talking about? Nobody's in jail. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about are they covering for the people that are involved in this because of the trafficking to jails, or they are informants?
Are we
Okay,
talking about the
Wexford
same
County.
case?
All
I
right,
don't think
let's
we're
say
talking about
hello.
the same
Let's say
case.
hello to Tech, who has come on the panel. Hello.
How are
Nice to
you?
meet you. Good. How are you?
I just found you yesterday, and I started picking up on this case. This mama, but you say you're from Michigan. Do you know
Yes.
about Do you know about sanctuary shelters?
My aunt works for some in Michigan. She also works with domestic violence victims.
Oh, you're Lexi.
Yeah, I'm Lexi. Yeah, I'm not. I know you were talking to Mama, but I was just saying, like, I know what you're talking about when it comes to shelters like that. And
Lexi, did you know that she'd done this before, and that one chick in the interview said that she was the one that hit her before?
her sister
Is
has
that her
hidden her
sister?
for like 2 to 3 days. It's never
Okay.
been this long. It's always been like 2, 3 days, and it's usually Rebecca just taking time and just getting off social media and just mostly wanting to be by herself.
Was she actively using?
She
She, I want to say yes, she was using, but it is very hard to tell because when people are around her, she does not use unless it is necessary to.
Where I'm going with this is because I'm trying to put my feet in that girl's shoes. The one thing that throws me
um
off is the phone calls. Them phone calls that are going when from the mom, the bio mom. But I sit there thinking about the fear that got to be going through that girl's feet, knowing that she's getting ready because they're going to test her, and this will be. She has two babies before. I'm catching
Yep.
on, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that fear of her going into a hospital in that setting, fear setting in because she's getting around her due date. My first thought was that she's hiding. But then the phone calls that was something happening in that house that was in panic mode,
I
right?
hope so.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What was you saying, Steph? She put her
News
hand up.
Nation is texting me, but it's about another case that I'm working on with them. Can you
I
guys
hope
give me a
so.
minute?
yeah, you're completely fine, Steph.
I hope she's hiding.
Listen,
I
let me.
really do.
But
I
I
know exactly where you're going with that, Tech, and I get where your stance on it. Like
I can understand
something
it too.
happened.
Yeah.
Because like at first I thought maybe she's running because of CPS,
Yeah,
but
she might be in a shelter right now, and she don't want nobody knowing that she's there.
yeah, and
So
I
many
mean
But
the
don't they
cops.
have to report or no?
No, listen,
Here in Arizona, you have
my
to.
my baby's mama, I had her child. She ran to Michigan. She had an open case because she went in and delivered, and there was an open case opened up on her. She went to a sanctuary shelter. They closed her case a week later.
That is
And
very
Yeah.
possible.
and this
They
was
didn't.
and
They
this
didn't
was
have to.
knowing that she had an extraditable warrant down here. I let them know that she was in trouble down here. We need to get her down here so we can get her, to help if she needs. They didn't care about none of that. They
Hold
closed
on,
up the
guys.
case and they turned her
Hold on.
back.
Hold on, guys. Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Steph.
I'm gonna have a phone conversation with News Nation in a couple of hours. It's on a different case, but I'm going to tell them okay, first of all, I've got Rebecca's story personally being handed to Ashley Banfield for me here today.
Wow.
And then I've got her team working with me on another case, and I'm going to have a
Wow.
meeting on the phone today, and I'm going to be telling them about Rebecca, reminding them about Becca. Okay, so we have a really good shot here. Let's all stick together. We are on the same team of getting this on News Nation. We're so close, guys. Okay.
Absolutely.
Down in the chat, it might not be a DV shelter. It might be, there's all different types of shelters that they could seek sanctuary for. And if they won't tell anybody that you're there, right?
Unless
They
there's a
don't not know
missing, unless there's
information.
missing
The
persons,
police, they
like an
have to.
actual missing persons report, they do have to contact the police,
They
but they
do.
don't have
True.
to
Well, maybe that's why
disclose
you're not. Maybe that's
location.
why the cops ain't doing nothing. Maybe
Yeah,
they already know.
because they don't have to disclose location at all. So
That's
they could
true.
just contact them. Hey, she's alive, she's well, she's
Gosh, I
safe,
hope so.
and that's all they need to know. They
But
probably
I'm gonna
talk to
pray for.
her
I'm gonna
if
pray
if
for her.
I've been praying for her all the last 2 weeks.
All
It's
the
stressing me out.
inconsistencies.
We have
So, Lexi,
let me announce this panel. We have 130,000 likes and 520 souls in this room. If you are in this room and you do not follow me, please do so. It is free to do. I'm keeping up on this case. I'm trying my best, to get it out there. My goal is not to create drama or misinformation. My goal is to, help get this story out there, to try to get a hold of the right people to, I'm not saying Wexford police is the wrong people. I'm just saying we need the eyes of, so let's say this gets on News Nation, okay? Adventures with a Purpose. We need you to come scan the river. Anybody with the local sonar, equipment, or aquarian,
I
equipment,
actually know him from
horses, four
Riley's
wheelers,
case.
and all of those things. So that's why everybody needs to see this and also to keep an eye out for her.
I
What was
actually
this?
know him from Riley's case.
Hey, can I talk for a second?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Amanda.
So I just want to point out that Wexford County sheriffs only have, I believe,
Uh-oh. I think
we are
you
talking
accidentally paused yourself.
we are talking about in the middle of the forest. It is a heavily wooded area, all in northern Michigan. So it
Okay.
needs, like Steph said, we need to get more people, more media involved. This only being a local media situation is a big problem. Wexford County not doing press conferences is a big problem.
Hey, Steph.
You know what I hate? I hate that they look at that the cops and everybody else looks at this. She's an addict. They're looking at all the people, and just the fact that all the people that are the guys that are around her
Yep.
in the
Discord
different
stuff.
situations. I don't understand why they haven't already been pulled in and sat the fuck down and be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I
Hold on,
mean?
guys.
To that, I'm sorry, my
No, you're
fault. I
good.
didn't
I
mean to swear.
Hold on, guys. Hey, Steph, check Discord, please.
Yeah, Hannah, I got you, honey. I'll
Okay.
talk to you here in just a second when I get done with this.
Okay, I just want to make sure you
Um,
saw it. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Amanda, in the comments, we are trying our very, very best to get the state police's, attention. Very, 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 very best.
Yep.
No,
I just,
but
I
the
have an
the thing
urgent.
that I agree with Lexi and the other people, the other two people that are on here that are from our area, that they don't technically by law, they don't really have to tell you where the person is located. All they have to do is tell that the sheriffs and the city police is that this person is alive and doing all right.
Time out. So the state, so your state police ain't involved. They should already be involved, being that them,
No, they're not.
the ones that are on the registry. State
yeah.
police should already be looking in that because that's who they register to, right? The state police.
But they're not involved. Wexford has not asked for their help.
They should.
Uh,
Wexford is treating this as she walked away of her own accord.
Mm,
So,
because she's done it before. Yeah, they're not looking at it as a priority, and that's sad.
right. And
So fucking sad.
the
what's really
story that
sad is
mom put
Wexford
out,
County. I'm sorry.
the story that mom has put out to them and all that, it's making it look like, mom gave her $2,000 inheritance from grandma passing away, and then she gets into a strange car and says she's got to go do what she got to do. So that's how they're looking at this. So, but the thing about it is, the inconsistencies that keep coming up with it and the different descriptions of what she left in and
What type of vehicle that the subscription
right,
was?
The
it
block
doesn't
of
make
the
sense.
block of phone calls that from 11 o'clock.
Right.
That was a panic. Something was happening while she was. Who was she calling at that point?
The
And if
mom
it
That
was
was
would be
calling
the baby
Rich.
daddy.
And
the ex
apparently she left
boyfriend,
at 8:30.
No, the
So
boyfriend.
he
huh?
The
yeah,
mom had dated him prior.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The ex
Yeah,
boy.
okay, the ex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
there's
that's
just
what,
a huge
yeah,
time
exactly.
gap. There's a huge time gap from when she allegedly left to the time where her biological mom, Courtney, is messaging Rich
Right.
and freaking out. That
But
is
here's
three.
my thing that didn't make sense. Why, from the time that she supposedly leaves to the time that mom starts texting Rich, frantically, why? If
Scrubs,
you think she left of
send me
her
a
own
message.
accord, why are you freaking out? Why are you frantic? Why are you trying to get in touch with him so bad? See what I'm saying?
here's my thing. I can't get. If she did do something, you would think that there would be some emotion. Like if she did something by accident, out of anger, an accident happened, there would be something.
Mhm.
Or maybe she
So,
turned that into I don't know, man.
well, her mom and her bio dad have a history of violence, and knowing them, it's very hard to say if it was an accident or if it was on purpose.
I have no idea what that was about.
That was
Sorry,
funny.
I didn't
I
mean to
But
seen
that
it
interrupt you,
and
but
I was
that
like,
looks
that
like
wait a
how
second.
I feel on the inside.
that was personal. He's seen it. Sorry, my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry, and I'm new here, so
It's
maybe hey.
okay. We like to see the bird once in a while.
Oh my gosh. You guys, would you mind if we take a break and let me take the dog out and go eat some lunch and take a breather? I have got to get on the phone with News Nation
Okay.
and then we'll come back. Okay. We'll reconvene after a short break. If you are in this room, please give me a follow. It's free to do and you can keep up with all of this latest stuff. Okay.
I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
You, but my friend Classy's been following you for a little while now. But nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for getting on the
Yeah.
panel. You've made my day today, Tex. Thank you so much. All right. You guys, thank you for making my dreams come true right before my eyes. We do it every single day, no matter what. Remember Rebecca's name. I'm going to come back here in a little while. Taking a little break. Make sure you follow me on every social media platform. All you have to do is look for the same username and logo. I'm on every platform, but especially Facebook, especially YouTube, and all of those things. Okay. Thank you guys, and I'll see you here in just a little
We'll
bit.
see you soon, girl.
Thank you.